This has got to be my favourite picture from the trip. Okay, today's route, starting off at Sighisoara where we spent the night, down the 14 through some nice towns and villages, coffee stop at Sibiu, and then we went cross country, joining up with the 67, nice and windy road, travelled down it, stopped somewhere there at the reservoir for our fuel issue, and then down the Transalpina, eventually getting to Ranka where our hotel was. Leaving Sighisoara, headed out on the 14, going through lots of nice towns and villages. What struck me in Romania was how colourful some of these towns and villages are, as you see from the video. The roads as well were very, very enjoyable. It was very quiet, not a lot of traffic. It was pleasant to drive, or ride should I say. The BMW was fabulous, really getting used to it. In the first video I incorrectly mentioned a power shifter. No idea what that is. What I meant was quick shifter, changing the gears without the clutch. As you can see here, look at from the dashboard from 6, 5 and then to 4 without using the clutch. The downside of riding a fabulous bike and riding on fabulous roads is you tend to forget your basic needs. Over the intercom, we suddenly had a call out for a need of a coffee stop. So as we got into Sibiu, we started the hunt for a nice coffee shop. We probably haven't been in such a built-up place for quite a while. We came across obviously lots of traffic being built up, rode around a bit, and eventually found a place. Quite tricky, not a lot of places were open, but we saw this place and pulled in for our stop. Yeah. What about the bays here on the... After our quick stop, suitably refreshed with coffee and cake, we're back on the road. Cutting across now towards the 67, again through lots of small towns and villages. Again, very picturesque, very colourful. Again, some lovely roads, and we again had a lovely ride through the back roads through Romania. We had been riding for a while, and we were slowly gaining elevation, getting up into the hills. The roads were getting windier, roads were getting quieter as well. We needed a quick leg stretch, so we were looking for a suitable place in which to pull over and grab some pictures, take a moment's rest, and eventually we found this little clearing which gave a good view of the countryside around us.
Well, we're good here. We're uphill. There's an incline.
I had forgotten to switch my cameras back on after that stop, but we carried on a bit more, and then we stopped in a little town for a bit of lunch. And one thing we didn't do was stock up on fuel at the petrol stations that we had passed. By this point, we were on the road on the 67 going up towards the Transalpina, and we were a bit worried about our fuel situation. So we decided to pull over at this reservoir. One, there was supposed to be a cafe there, but it was shut. But it gave us an opportunity to pull in, borrow a hose, which is now part of our essential kit, and siphon some fuel out of the bigger tanks and redistribute it. Confident that we weren't going to run out of fuel, we were back on the road and heading up towards the top of the Transalpina. Now, one thing I noticed about today's ride compared to yesterday's was the absence of bears. Now, bearing in mind we're riding through similar sort of forest and woodland, I was expecting to see some bears, but didn't see any whatsoever. Now, usually on when I compile a video, I cut a lot of the footage down because otherwise the videos get far too long. But this section going up and then down the Transalpina, I just couldn't decide which bits to cut out. So I've left the whole lot in, but what I've done is I've put it at double speed so the video isn't too long. Pretty cool as well, because it makes it look like we're going faster than we actually are. But hope you enjoyed this bit. We certainly did, going up and down the twisty bits. as you would expect at the top of the Transalpina. They catered for the tourists. There was lots of souvenir shops, cafes, stroke restaurants, although we didn't really find one that was open. So we just wandered around, enjoyed the view, took a few pictures and videos of the surrounding area. It was truly beautiful. And then started making our way down towards the hotel. Ranker clearly is a ski type resort, looking at the chalets and of course the surrounding, all the hills and slopes. We turned off down this track road towards our hotel. I was quite excited because I do like these sort of tracks. If I'd been on my Himalayan, I would have definitely have given it some beans, but being on a hired brand new BMW, I didn't want to take the chance of dropping it. So it was a steady ride down. I was quite excited to see what the hotel was going to be like, because clearly all these buildings are perched on the side of this hill, which had outstanding views towards the valley to our left. Soon at the hotel, and I was quite excited to get in and have a look at the views. This is my room. We had pretty much pick of the rooms, as we were the only guests, I think, in the hotel. As I expected, it had a fabulous view. Perched on the edge of this hill, looking down into the valley. It was fabulous. Great weather, great view. The owners couldn't do enough for us. We were hungry, we were thirsty, so we were soon at the table, and a great spread was laid out for us. They brought out some of this local spirit. Boy, it was strong. Food was good, basic, just pork chops and chips. View from the restaurant, and it was a great stay. And there's the photo. So once again, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please like the video, and if you can, subscribe as well. I'll really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.